Thanks, Jessamy. Hi everyone, it's Melanie. I'm so disappointed that we can't be here at the zoo together. But even though we can't be together, I still wanted to share one of my really special friends with you. This is Scapelli. Why don't we take a little bit of a closer peek?
Does anyone have a guess what kind of animal he is? Many of you probably guessed snake, right? That is what most people guess. I even thought he was a snake when I first met him, because he doesn't have any legs. But Scapelli is called a glass lizard or legless lizard. So if you said lizard, pat yourself on the back. Now there are a couple of clues that tell you he is a lizard and not a snake. The biggest clue is his ears. Lizards have holes on either side of their head, just like us. But snakes do not have ears. The next clue is his eyes. Most types of lizards, like bearded dragons, have eyelids. Snakes do not have eyelids and cannot close their eyes. The last clue is harder to see, but it is his tail. Lizards have long tails that often break off when they are scared, like leopard geckos. Scapelli has a tail that is as long as his body, and he is called a glass lizard because people used to think if you touched their tail, it would shatter like glass. His tail won't shatter like glass, but it can break off in multiple spots if he's scared. Snakes have short tails, and their tails cannot break off. This type of glass lizard is found in Europe and Asia. If you take a second to observe Scapelli, you may find some clues to tell you what kind of habitat you may find a glass lizard. Look at his body shape. What shape is it? Did you meet any other animals this year with the same body shape? Maybe even an animal with the same body shape, just with short legs. Look at Scapelli's color. What could he be adapted to camouflage with? Scapelli is from the same habitat as the European ferret, the grasslands of Europe and Asia. Just like the ferret, he finds his shelter underground and is built for tunnels. His low body also helps him to camouflage in the tall grasses. If you thought he had something in common with a hedgehog or a snake, you're also right. Hedgehogs and many types of snakes are also found in grasslands. Glass lizards are predators, so they eat other animals, but they do not have sharp teeth. Instead, they have a strong jawbone that they use to crush their prey. Just like snakes, lizards have to swallow their food whole. But unlike snakes, Scapelli here cannot swallow food that is much bigger than his head. At the zoo, we feed him mice a couple of days a week, and he gets eggs for a special treat. But unlike humans, he likes his eggs uncooked. Just like other grassland animals, glass lizards get most of the water from the food they eat.
Now, even though we have grasslands or prairies here in Minnesota, we don't have any types of legless lizards. In fact, we only have 3 types of lizards here in Minnesota, none of which can be found in Duluth or northern Minnesota. But we do have other reptiles in our area, and next time you're outside, I challenge you to see if you can find any of our native turtles or snakes that are migrating right now and are pretty easy to find. Now, back to you, Jessamy, and I hope to see you real soon here at the zoo.